Rage 2 gameplay reveal and release window is what we got today after the announcement yesterday. The trailer shows off tons of gun-toting gang members and vehicles.
Yikes. Taglines from the trailer.
You know what, let's just pull up the trailer now.
Let's just
Why
pull
not?
up. All right, so we're going to walk you through how we feel about how the trailer makes us feel, actually.
Makes us feel like we want to take a shower.
Yeah, for one.
Taglines from the trailer include wide open world.
Wide open. Insane action.
And big fucking guns.
Yikes. Narrator in this trailer says, in a world where there are no rules, insanity rules. What the fuck is
Yeah.
All right.
mean, we're going to keep an open mind. We're going to keep an open mind.
Yeah, of course.
The press release says, quote, born from a collaboration of the gods of shooters, id Software, and the masters of open world mayhem Avalanche Studios, Rage 2 packs a carnival of carnage so intense it can only come from two legendary AAA studios. That's right. This is a fucking sextuple A game.
Oh, gross. I am not a fan of this marketing. They also continue to say, ruthless and bloodthirsty gangs roam the open roads and tyrannical wasteland and a threat to the authorities' power. Your character is robbed of his wasteland. Oh, wait, what? No, is robbed of his home and left for dead. Left for dead. Hey. Y'all gotta watch what y'all say. But you must now rage for justice and freedom.
Okay, and then the last thing is from monster trucks to gyrocopters, use an assortment of rugged and wasteland-ready vehicles to speed across the Badlands. If you see it, you can drive it. That's the coolest thing that I've heard.
Yeah, that's
so far.
pretty cool.
I like that. I know we're being pretty negative.
Yeah.
I do want to say that there are things that I think might be really, really fun. I just the marketing for me is like, I feel like I'm too old now.
This whole attitude type of thing it's not my thing. It's not like
when I was like 15, I would have been like, yeah, fuck the man, let's go.
Let's like blow shit up and all that. And it's kind of you get older, you get all cranky and shit. You know how it is. But for me, it's kind of like, all right, like calm your ass down.
For like the stage I am at my life. Like, I still want to, like, fight the man, right? But more like I don't want to do it with, like, I have a crazy pink haircut. I want it to be like, we destroyed capitalism. Let's go.
Yeah,
you know?
You got to destroy it from the inside out. You gotta stay under the radar. Yeah.
So, I'm just saying, I think raging against the man, or the machine, if you will, always a trend that I can respect. Mm-hmm. But the style here isn't necessarily.
Yeah, it's not like offensive. It's just gross.
Oh yeah, it's not. There's nothing wrong with it. Like I have no problem if you think this is the coolest thing ever. Like, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, if you dig this style, this approach, then more power to you. I'm fine with it. It's just that's not really my thing. But I will say that people are when Rage 2 was kind of brought up. People were like, who asked for Rage 2? But I wanted to say that, Bethesda has a track record of bringing franchises out of obscurity to relevancy in a way. If you look at Doom, who asked for Doom 2016? And
nobody, but I loved it.
And leading up to the release of Doom, people were like, why do we need another Doom game? And then Bethesda and id Software, they were like, well, here's like a great ass shooter that really taps into what made original Doom great. So that's one thing. And then they brought back Prey and they made it an immersive sim thanks to Arcane Studios. So Bethesda put that out as well with the great work of Arcane. And you're thinking like, who needs another Prey game? Because apparently we did, because we loved Prey here. Many of us did. I'll say that much. So that's Prey. That's number 2. And then also Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein was kind of in obscurity. Like 2009, they had a Wolfenstein release, which was a pretty okay game. But when they came out, leading up to the release of New Colossus, we're like, do we really need like this attitude kind of Wolfenstein approach? And little did they know, New Order was awesome, and then so was New Colossus, and then that's a sequel right there. So that's 3.
I love that series. Yeah.
Great
point, Michael. That is an excellent point.
Thank
and
you.
Going off of that, a lot of those games have Prey is the most serious of them, but like Doom is basically like metal as fuck, and like that I can understand why you wouldn't like that, right? Like I can understand why somebody would look at Doom and be like, wow, this reminds me of when I was really into Avenged Sevenfold. I'm not about it or whatever. Speaking from experience, but I like Doom. And then like Wolfenstein, I can understand why somebody necessarily wouldn't like the mix of like super over the top, like cheeky. There's like a lot of humor in that game, but it's also very serious. So just because we don't like the initial marketing of Rage 2 doesn't mean that like it won't strike a tonal balance that we like, because I do think Bethesda's really good at that. I have a lot of love for Bethesda and id Software especially. My dad is a huge id Software
he is. He's
mega
the one,
fan.
He's the one who got you into Quake and Doom when you were young.
Yeah, and he played the original Rage because it was id Software. So so I do have like, I'm holding out hope. This isn't like the initial vibe that I would gravitate towards, but we'll see. And when we will see, when we can see, perhaps
when.
Spring 2019, maybe. That's what Bethesda says.
Spring 2019 for PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
No set release date.
Yeah, it's just a window, which, okay, spring 2019. I can feel that. Avalanche Studios is developing this. If you're familiar with Avalanche Studios, they did the Just Cause series, and they did the most recent Mad Max game. Mad Max. And so they're very good at creating an open world where there's just like a bunch of destructive bullshit happening, because that's what Just Cause is.
Right.
Just Cause is great for that. And if Rage 2 is going to be like a first-person version of that, people were rumbling about like, oh, open world Doom, like that sounds pretty dope. And then from like the gameplay trailer, I know it has like this whole attitude vibe or whatever that I'm super not into, but they were showing off some of like the powers that you have and kind of like the combat set pieces that the early combat set pieces that they're showing. I was like, this actually might be interesting in a way in which like I can roam around, drive whatever I want, do whatever the hell I want, but in this kind of this foundation that Doom had, and which is a great feeling first person shooter. So maybe there's something there. Yeah.
No, I'm going to keep an open mind. This is just the first look, so we don't really know what it's going to actually be like.
Yeah, that's true.
But we do want to take a shower a little bit.
Yeah, however you feel about this new gameplay trailer for Rage 2, you can't deny that I feel a little icky. I want to take a shower.
Just a little dusty,
Yeah, a little dusty. I'm familiar with feeling a little dusty here, but
anyway,
thanks, Rage 2.
We'll see more Bethesda's E3 press conference, which is 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9:30 p.m. Eastern on June 10th.
Cool.
So that's fast approaching.
All right.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So we talked about the new Rage gameplay. And now we have more news about a different shooter.
Yeah. Let's get into Rainbow Six. Sorry, I'm like really confused about these buttons right here. Rainbow Six.
One of Rainbow Six Siege's upcoming operators has been revealed. Her name is Alibi.
Is it Alibi or is it Alibi or is it?
It's spelled exactly like Alibi.
Yeah. Okay. English is hard.
I'm just going to say Alibi until
cool.
Oh my God, no.
No, remind us later. All right.
I'm going to say Alibi until I'm told otherwise. She's a defender. She uses holographic decoys to distract opponents.
Ooh. Unfortunately, there's no actual gameplay, so it's unclear as to how her power will work. In game, there's a CG trailer that dropped to kind of reveal what kind of character she is, and her decoys are somewhat indistinguishable from herself. I guess you can tell from the trailer, which you are watching right now.
There it is.
Yeah, boots on the ground.
Alibi was leaked months ago by Reddit user Mr. Donald Duck. Hats off to you.
Dope name.
Who discovered 2 new operators in the PC game's files. The other operator was called Maestro, I would say. I always pronounce that wrong just because of how it's spelled.
It's all good.
Prior to this, Reddit user Artex3 shared info from the game files that hinted at gadgets such as holograms, decoys, and bulletproof cameras. And most of that leaked information has not been confirmed yet. So this is the first part of that, or not the first part, but that's one part of the leaked information that has been confirmed.
And if you saw from the end of the little B-roll that we showed you, a lot more information is going to come out about Operation Parabellum, which is the next event for Rainbow Six Siege. May 19th and May 20th will be more details on that. I know that we have a lot of Rainbow Six Siege boys here.
We do have a lot of good boys.
So we're going to definitely be hammering away on that. A lot of interesting stuff. I play a little Siege myself.
I would if my PC worked.
Can't help you. Damn.
I own it, but I can't play it because I
fix your shit.
I know. I need to buy new parts.
Damn.
Anyway, that May 19th and 20th is the same weekend as the Pro League finals for Siege.
Coinciding with the competitive nature of Rainbow Six Siege.
Yep.
So that's cool. In addition to 2 defenders, so talking about the leak for the other operator, there's supposed to be 2 defenders. Previous update, the previous operators that came in were 2 attackers, so kind of balancing things out a little bit. Other things that will be included in Operation Parabellum are new map Villa.
I think it's just like a villa, as in a Tuscan villa.
Every time I see double L, I think of Y.
Yeah, like like quesadilla.
Yeah, exactly like quesadilla. Let's just say Villa then.
Anyway.
New map Villa, which is a mansion on the Italian countryside.
Okay, so then it's definitely Villa.
Yeah.
It has a pick and ban system, which will allow you to counter your opponents by banning certain operators, which a lot of competitive games do.
Yeah, we talked about that. That could be some interesting meta to the competitive nature of Rainbow Six Siege. But yeah, that will be coming along with Operation Parabellum and a bunch of balance changes. I know we've talked about those exhaustively in past episodes.
We have.
Yeah, but y'all can check those updates out on our website, GameSpot.com. Or you can check out Ubisoft's blog because they have a lot of details on how they change Rainbow Six Siege constantly.
They sure do. When I hear Parabellum, the only thing I can think of is cerebellum.
Which is?
The brain, part of your brain.
Isn't that, okay,
also
sure.
the name of a character in Powerpuff Girls.
Okay.
The lady whose face you never see, her name is Sarah Bellum.
Oh, hey, that's pretty
Miss
dope.
Bellum, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So when I hear Parabellum, I'm like, what? That's the wrong consonant, but it's fine.
That's what's up. What else do we got for today? Any other thoughts about Siege? I know we talked about Rage 2 gameplay earlier on the show, so if you're only interested in that, which you shouldn't be, but because we do so many great things here, it's okay if you're interested in Rage 2. But you can go ahead and watch that back if you're just tuning in now. But any other thoughts about Rage 2 or Rainbow Six Siege?
No. You know what it's time for?
What is it time for?
Sports.
Sports? Oh, snap, Rose.
Well, of the Mario variety, Mario Tennis Aces has a crazy new adventure mode, and the beta is coming up soon.
Ooh, Mario Tennis Aces beta hype.
Yeah. We knew a beta was coming, but now we know when and what's in it. So that's exciting. So the beta's in June. It starts at 3 p.m. in the UK on June 1st. It ends at 11:59 p.m. in the UK on June 3rd. The US and Australia timings have not been announced yet.
Oh, what?
But based on those UK timings, you can kind of math it out with your nice iPhone world clock.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Our good friends Tamar Hussein, Lucy James, and Dave Jewett, maybe Oscar Deas are probably going to hop on this then. Y'all can get us some sweet Mario Tennis Aces gameplay.
I bet Oscar Deas is dying to play as Luigi. I just picture him as a Luigi main.
Ew, gross.
Anyway, Mario, Peach, Yoshi, and Bowser are playable, so he's not going to be playing Yoshi or Luigi. But, I feel like maybe he'll pick Yoshi.
Yeah.
I feel like that's Oscar. If you get enough performance points to unlock 5 more playable characters, or you can get enough to unlock 5 more.
So maybe he can get his Luigi fix on.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought that, but whatever. Those characters have not been announced yet, so the 5 unlockables have not been announced yet.
Yeah. Beta will include online matches against other players, other players, and single-player matches against AI. So no matter how you want to play, you can go ahead and do that with Mario Tennis Aces beta. What else is going on? But you must be connected to the internet at all times regardless. So that's a little weird. Online only, and it's for the Switch? That's weird.
I think probably because it's a beta, they're also trying to test the online stuff.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Oh, we just got word from Tony that the U.S. times have been announced.
Oh,
however, they're not in here, so...
if you're
I can't do math. I'm so sorry.
If you are dying for Mario Tennis Aces information, we will try and give that to you by the end of the show.
Tony Wilson is typing 6 p.m. PT on June 1st and 11:59 p.m. I'm assuming PT on June 3rd.
Yes.
For the U.S. Thank you, Tony.
Thanks, dog.
So glad we didn't have to math that out ourselves because mental with time, because you gotta take into account
time
the multiple 12, like 1 through 12, and then 1 through 12 again.
Time is tough. I was reading up on my Blaze Blue lore the other day, and man, that game is about time and shit. Oh, speaking of time, what time does Mario Tennis Aces come to the Switch?
June 22nd. That's a date, not a time, but
date and time. Same shit.
Time is a construct,
Yeah, time is a social construction.
Oh, you can also unlock a special costume, which is Mario's dungarees for the full game. I'm sorry. That's the funniest thing I've ever
I don't want to
heard.
think about Mario's dungarees.
All right, so get Mario's dungarees. It's not known how this is done. From the new adventure mode trailer, there's a new trailer for the game, which I think we just showed.
Mhm.
And it shows Luigi getting zapped by a tennis racket that looks like the Infinity Gauntlet. Dark, ghostly forms of Wario and Waluigi. Didn't time this very well because we showed that gameplay already. Sorry. But you saw the overworld almost looks like Mario Party. There's a Magicans Boo with the tennis balls being hit into the mirrors. You saw that as well.
If Mario Tennis Aces has a Mario Party-esque mode, I'm with it. Let's go. That'd
Just
be
like
tight.
the ultimate Mario spin-off party game. Just all of them.
Mario Tennis Party. Wow. All right. Any
All right.
other thoughts about that?
I am waiting for the Waluigi game. Where's Waluigi's time?
Yeah, Wario
shine.
has his own game.
When-
Luigi has his own
When
game.
is the year of Waluigi?
It's always the year of Waluigi.
I guess.
Waluigi's gross. He makes me feel gross. Waluigi should be enraged too, is what I'm trying to say. And then I'll have to take like 2 damn showers.
All right. Anyway, we have actually. So I think this story is really cool,
Yeah.
and I want you to bear with me because I feel like there's a lot of words in here that you're going to be like, "Why is this cool, Callie?" I want you to just bear with me.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
There is a new accessibility-focused Xbox. I fucked it up.
Right.
Xbox controller that was possibly leaked before E3, and it's focused on accessibility for those who have trouble holding a controller or anything like that. So I think that's really interesting. Twitter user Hawksawed,
I guess.
H0X0D, found a promotional image for what looks like a new controller, and I will bring it up.
Yeah. We'll just leave it on there. Oh, wow. Look at this guy's avatar.
Excellent.
Okay, cool. Yeah, look at that. As you can see, there are 2 large buttons on the side, which I think we're kind of thinking it would be A and B, and they would also be programmable. Or maybe initially what I thought is that they would be like Steam controller kind of sensors, maybe. So maybe like you can program zones within those buttons. I don't know. Maybe that's something you can do.
That would be really cool. I like the icons along the top. That makes me really curious. Yeah. So, Windows Central's Jez Corden also reported the controller, saying it's meant for players with accessibility needs and will be announced between now and Microsoft's E3 briefing on June 11th.
Okay.
If it is indeed real.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the idea of like being able to map controls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because, go ahead.
Yeah, there's no word on exactly how it works, so we're all just kind of like pondering on what this could actually be based on this one image. So
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I have a friend who has an injured. She has like a skin condition on one of her hands that makes it hard to hold controllers sometimes, or for like a long period of time. And so like that's an example of something that this kind of controller could help people with, just having the option of like, oh, my hand is getting tired, or maybe you are missing a finger, or anything, or if you're any sort of motor functions, any difficulty with that, this is the kind of thing that would help. Yeah.
Microsoft has a track record of making strides for more inclusion and accessibility. So I mean, this isn't out of nowhere, including the upcoming Avatar update that has a ton of new customization things for more representation of people with disabilities like wheelchairs, prosthetics for the avatars, which is really cool. And anyone can wear any piece of clothing,
which is rad. I love that because
So,
clothing doesn't have a gender.
Yeah, it shouldn't. I know back in early college days in high school, like I would buy girl pants from Target because those are the ones that fit. Boy, I was swagged out way before everyone else was. Then skinnies became cool, and I was like, man, I was on this train before all y'all.
Trendsetter.
Hell yeah, say that.
Trendsetter. Microsoft also won a Helen Keller Award for spearheading advancements in technology to help those with visual impairment issues, especially like you can speak like Xbox can read text to you, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, just stuff like that to make gaming more accessible to everyone. I think if you know who Steven Spawn is, he was one of the nominees for Trending Gamer at the Game Awards last year. And he does a lot of stuff for accessibility and inclusivity in gaming. And
Able Gamers.
Yeah, Able Gamers.
They do a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, so I think that's really, really cool. And yeah, I'm interested to see. I think it's also just an interesting piece of technology, right? Like if you could map the controller. Like I want to see someone play Dark Souls on this controller, you know?
Yeah, let's get it.
I just think it's really cool. So yeah, I hope you also keep an open mind and think it's cool too.
Yeah, of course. Again, there's no details on exactly how this thing is going to function, but we can kind of guess at the and other people have said that this is for accessibility again, but we'll find out soon how it's going to function because I'm interested in this.
Yes.
And you should too.
Yes. Lastly, Tony says dungarees are overalls. I knew that. I just think dungarees is a funny word. Also, it reminds me of this Flight of the Conchords song, so don't worry about it.
No dungarees over here, boy.
Anyway.
Get that shit out of here.
What else? That's all the... Oh my God!
Can we pull this up?
Yes.
All right, look. I said something earlier, like a couple minutes ago, that I kind of didn't ask for, but here it is anyway.
I don't know how to make it bigger.
Don't make it bigger. Actually, let's just cut to this. I think we can show them our. No, I don't want to show them our rundown sheet.
How do I make it bigger?
Can you do a control scroll? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
No. This is so important.
All right, I'm gonna tell you all about Waluigi and Rage 2 because that is what we're looking at right here. Oh man.
There we go. There's a.
Yeah. Should we show that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, gross.
I assumed this was Tony.
Yikes. Tony and his damn Photoshop.
Matt's in here.
Oh, Matt's in here. Maybe it was Matt. I know Matt and Tony like to do some dumb shit, and this is probably the dumbest so far. I'm so mad at y'all. We're not. Let's not thank them at the end of the show.
That was so fast. It was Tony. Okay.
Yikes. This fool's slacking me. You're welcome. No. That's a yikes for me, dog. Excite yikes. Man, I honestly, I asked for it early in the show. I wasn't serious, but such is the way of the world. Thanks, Tony. You're great. Psych, you're not. No, you're an okay guy. Ah, damn.
Man.
I'm just like really heated right now. Now I need to take like 3 showers. So I'm really mad at Tony Wilson right now, but I think it'll blow over. We'll be fine. Just keep that shit to yourself, boy.
3 showers.
3 showers.
Michael, 3 showers I am. All right. Well, we did it.
I
mean, we somehow lived. I don't know.
Wow. This entire episode was a fever dream. I don't know what happened. I saw Waluigi in Rage 2. It's not confirmed, but that would be some DLC shit. Hey, Bethesda, if you're listening, hit up Nintendo and see if you can get Waluigi in Rage 2, and I myself will rage in the worst way possible. I'm so mad right now.
All right. Speaking of rage, I have an Agretzko feature coming up soon.
Oh yeah.
For the Netflix anime. What else did I do last night? I watched the Hari Kondabolu comedy special. You know,
okay, how was it?
The guy who did the Apu documentary that we've talked about several times on the show. Watched his stand-up. It was super funny. He's really funny.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I would recommend it. I think you would like it a lot.
All right.
Talks about white people.
Oh, shit. Hey, Dad, if you're listening out there, we're talking about you. Cool. All right.
Awesome.
What else? Ask me about Blaze Blue. I love it.
Okay.
It's so good. I'm having a tremendous time in Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. If y'all remember, the beta went over on the weekend. The demo is available. You can do versus mode against computer. If you haven't pre-ordered it, I think you get a limited set of characters, but I've been playing Blaze Blue, and so far I am just having a grand old time with it because I love my boys and girls from all those franchises. So that's why I'm hammering away on that. And I think I'm going to throw hands with a couple other folks around here in the office. I know Ben Pack, Giant Bomb wanted to play a little bit also, so I think I'm going to...
Yeah, you should fight him.
Yeah, I'll throw hands with Ben.
He was the Hamburglar for Halloween last
year. That was really good. Yeah, he's a lot more...
He came to my party with a bag, like multiple bags of cheeseburgers.
Oh, damn. That's really good. That's really leaning into that character. Right
and it was like, oh, you fed the whole party. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should fight him in Blaze Blue.
I will. I'll do that because also he's very familiar with FGC. I've been trying to catch up on my FGC stuff. I've been out of the loop since like Tekken 5, Tekken 4 maybe.
Sure.
BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma. I also like that game a lot, but I've been out of the loop since then, which was like in 2012. But anyway, I'm playing Cross Tag and I love it so far.
Awesome.
Yes, I will be doing a lot of stuff around that, I guess.
I'm very excited for you.
Cool. All right.
All right. Do you know what they're streaming today?
I have no idea what we're streaming.
Hold on. I can check in Asana.
Just wait. Asana is our project management system, so I'm going to try and install and tell you about this project management system that we use.
It's very, very helpful. Today is Fortnite Battle Royale Season 4 Week 3 challenges.
Probably Tay and Nick Margarita.
Probably.
Our Fortnite experts. I used to be the Fortnite expert, but I got superseded. Like,
Aren't you relieved?
Yeah, I'm relieved. I was saying that like it was sad. It's like, oh man, I'm no longer Daddy Fortnite. Damn it. Oh. I let the cat out of the bag.
You told them the secret.
Shit. Oh well. But yeah, Tay and Nick Margarita are awesome Fortnite players, and you can watch them right after this show in a couple of minutes. Because I think we are done here.
We're done. I think we should be done now.
All right. I guess thank you to Tony Wilson. No, thank you. Thank you. You really do help us out. Matt Paget, thank you as well.
Thank you, Chris Pereira, for checking over the notes. Thank you, Eric Tay, for setting stuff up. Thank you to everybody who has volunteered so far to sub in while Michael and I are traveling.
We got a lot of travel plans, Callie and I, so you're going to see a lot of different faces or familiar faces coming in and out of the studio in the next couple weeks.
There's no day where we're both gone. So that's
Is that true?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
And then thank you to Emily Conti. And
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all for sticking around. Yes. Thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around. We have fun doing this. We hope you have fun watching us go off the rails and say whatever is on the top of our brains.
All right, Daddy Fortnite.
Oh, no. Don't call me that. No. Let's take it away. Let's leave.
Bye.
Goodbye. Have a wonderful day, I guess.